we were discussing about the four types of anartha cloud that blocks our vision of the sun of Krishna. Maya mugdasya jivasya Gneyo anarthas chaturvedaha hriddorbalyam cha aparado asatrishna tattva vibramaha. So, the asatrishna means material hankering, about which Lord Krishna explains in the 16th chapter. He says that Asha pasha shatair baddha kama krodha parayanaha ihante kama bhogartam anyayena artha sanchayan. He says that very strongly bound by the network of hundreds and thousands of material desires, Asha pasha shatair baddha kama krodha parayanaha, one becomes a worshipper of lust and anger. Ihante means he desires or hankers kama bhogartam, for his own enjoying mentality, to satisfy that. Anyayena artha sanchayan, he earns money by illegal means, he says. And then he suffers money, mohat, grihitva, vashat, grahat, he says. Swallowed by the crocodile of moha. He grasps that which is temporary. So, in this way, and prior to this, he gives an example also. Idam adhyamayama labdam imam prapse manoratam idam asti idam apme bhavishyanti punardhanam. Adyo abhijanavan asmi konyosya sadrisho maya ishwaroham aham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi. He says that today I have so much money and then next year I will make double of that. 5 years I will make 5 times that. Like that he makes a calculation. If anyone else matches me, comes anywhere close to me, I will shoot him down. Like that he is planning. So, a person who has a material hankering, he is always burning in his heart. He, first of all, one of his burning is because he wants more and more. The fire of greed. Another suffering he undergoes is he is unable to tolerate the success of others and he feels very disturbed. And not one person may be successful, many may be successful. So then he feels more disturbed by that. And thirdly, he suffers because when he is disturbed by others' success, he tries to create trouble for them. And by that causing others trouble, he gets a response to that in return from them, which causes him more pain. Because they are not going to keep quiet. You pinch your neighbor, they will pinch you back. So, in this way, a person who has hankering is not at all happy, even though he possesses a lot. Therefore, it is one thing to possess, but it is another thing to not be satisfied with what you possess, having a hankering. You will see the Pandavas possessed only the forest, jungle life for 12 years, but they were very happy and peaceful in the association of saintly persons, in the association of Lord Krishna, and strictly adopting their dharma. They are very peaceful. Duryodhana had the entire kingdom of the world, but in those 12 years he was still burning out of envy for the Pandavas. He was always fearful that any time the kingdom will be taken away. He was always burning by hatching plots to make ways to kill Pandavas. So he was possessing but hankering. Pandavas did not possess and they never hankered. You will see that. So this is what is material hankering. So material hankering burns like fire. Dushpurena analena cha, he says. And that is why the scriptures talk about santosh or satisfaction. So the satisfaction is a very great virtue. That sada santushta manasaha sada sarva dishamayah sharkara kantakadibhyo. Like that, there is one verse which says, if you wear the shoes of satisfaction, you can walk over the pebbles and thorns and thickets and grasses in the forest, but you will not get hurt. Similarly, in this world, if a living entity learns to become convinced with the fact that God has given me more than what I deserve, and I have no qualifications, still He has given me so many things. So one is always in a mode of counting blessings in life and grateful for whatever gifts have been awarded, and very attentively utilizing those gifts to the best of one's capacity and being satisfied in that. Such a person is actually the happiest person in the world. On the contrary, one who is always sticking his neck out of the window looking, he has that, she has that, I don't have that, why God has not given me. So people who are always criticizing God and ungrateful for what they have received and hankering for more and more, they are never satisfied. So earthly pleasures, heavenly pleasures, pleasures of control over other things and other people, which is siddhi, and hankering to get relieved of the suffering instantly. Some people get a disease. They are not patient enough to take the tablets and stay with one doctor. They hop and jump to dozen doctors, and they will not take the medicine also properly. That is a passionate patient. So, therefore, doctors say even patient has to be Satvagni patient. Only then he'll properly take the medicine. So, in this way, the Asat Krishna means hankering for that which is material, and that is one thing that burns the whole material world. Samsara dava nala lidha loka pranaya karunya ghana ghanatvam. So what causes satisfaction is the mercy shower of the spiritual master, which is actually giving the opportunity for the jiva to get access to the divine, sublime, sweet nature and qualities of Krishna, which the Guru obtains, like the cloud obtaining water from the ocean, which is Krishna. The Guru showers in this world, which is the Vaishnavas who wander on the surface of the globe very mercifully, showering the divine, sublime, attractive, all attractive qualities of Krishna to the other living beings. By getting a few droplets of which the jiva becomes completely satisfied. That can quench the material hankerings of the jiva, who not only becomes satisfied, he becomes blissful, and he understands, I was chasing after the mirage of material illusion. Now I have captured the Vastava Vastu Krishna, the original sublime sweet object, after having attaining which one doesn't hanker for anything more. Yam labdva cha param labam manyatena adhikam tataha yasmin sitora dukkena gurunapi vichalyate. He says that having obtained Krishna, one thinks there's nothing better to obtain in this world. I don't need anything in this world. You can throw away everything else to win because I got Krishna with me now. When you possess Krishna, your Trishna goes away. But if we don't have Krishna, then Trishna comes back again. So therefore, intelligence in our life is to chase after Krishna and not chase after Maya or the perishable commodities of Maya. That is what we learn from this. So, in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us to increase our spiritual hankering. Shunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahedame. Increase the Govinda Viraha so that Govinda will be obtained one day. Because Lord Govinda certainly will respond to the Jiva who is calling him very desperately. Ayinanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam budau kripaya tava pada pankajastita dhuli sadrisham vichintaya. Oh, my dear Lord, Krishna, son of Nanda, some or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me at your lotus feet as one of the tiny atoms, as one of the millions of devotees who are blessed and fortunate to eternally serve you. Take me and keep me in that position. So this is actually a prayer, a hankering, a aspiration, which is purely spiritual, and we have to cultivate this type of aspiration. And by cultivating this aspiration, we are rightly situated, and nobody will condemn you for this aspiration except the materialistic minded relatives and family and society, which may criticize you that why are you running after Krishna. But the great souls will bless you, great souls will adore you, they will appreciate you for this spiritual hankering, because this is the greatest jewel like attainment in one's life that one can achieve, which is devotion to Krishna, love for Krishna, aspiration for Krishna, hankering for Krishna. So this is a favorable type of mindset. Lord Chaitanya chased after the sand dune, considering it to be Govardhan. Any river he saw, he thought of it to be Yamuna. Any forest he saw, he thought of it to be Vrindavan. Any mountain he saw, he thought of it to be, yeah. So in this way, that such hankering was so intense in his personality. We don't have such an intense aspiration, but at least we should aspire for the aspiration. Please give me a few droplets of that type of aspiration to attain the lotus feet of Krishna, so that I don't remain stubborn, stagnated, and lazy, lying on the lap of witch of Maya, not knowing my identity, completely covered over by illusory identities, and snoring and sleeping in a lethargic manner in the lap of witch of Maya, or getting up and running after Maya's perishable, glittering commodities, uh, not recognizing the temporary nature, and chasing in the direction of unrestricted material enjoyment. So let us give up unrestricted material hankering, material enjoyment, and lethargy, and rise up to the sattva, where we can gradually develop this kind of spiritual hankering, which is so much glorified, especially in Lord Chaitanya's teachings and our Gaudiya Vaishnava literature. Because awakening such lalasa, Krishna lalasa, a love for Krishna, is the ultimate goal of life. There is no better attainment than that. And by chanting the holy name daily, with little amount of desperateness, that desperateness can be multiplied, and one day we will develop this kind of greed for attaining Krishna's lotus feet. Harinam Prabhu ki. Let's offer our humble obeisances and to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, who are just like desert trees, ocean of mercy, full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki, Vaishnava Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki, नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की